Hi everyone, welcome back to some more from Eerily Easy English, my book that was published in March of 2019. I am Marisa Williams. Again, I'm the author of this selection that we're going to read. And today we're going to cover semicolons. And of course, if there's any things that is wrong with this, you guys can always email me and let me know since I did write this. All right, semicolons. A semicolon starts with the letter S, so I always think of it for separation, all right? A lot of people love to confuse colons and semicolons. Colons, I think of, it's a period on top of a period, so more information. Semicolons begin with an S, so think of it for separation. So it can be used for separating two full sentences, or it can be used in place of a conjunction, using a semicolon instead of one of the fanboys, which again is for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So, for example, when we're using the fanboys, we could say Sue went to the bar, comma, and she got drunk, right? But we can also use a semicolon in the same place. Instead of the comma and, we just put the semicolon. So Sue went to the bar, semicolon, she got drunk. A lot of times when you're connecting two full sentences like that with a semicolon, you're showing a direction. Obviously, in this case, there is a connection. Bar, getting drunk, we know how that goes, right? All right, next one. Morgana Roberts was a striptease artist who performed at the Galaxy Club in Newport, semicolon, because that's where we'd put her period. She was later dubbed the baseball's kissing bandit as she was run onto the field and kissed players. Wow. This is again coming from the Eerily Easy English book, and if you joined us for our commas, you'll know that we are talking about prohibition and America's first sin city, which was Newport, Kentucky. So that's what this is about. All right, Bill Schweinfuss and Sammy Eisner ran clubs together, including the Pink Pussycat. I could put a period there, but I'm putting my semicolon because I'm continuing on. When Eisner was murdered, comma, Schweinfuss was a suspect but was never charged. All right. Semicolons can also be used in conjunctive adverbs, which is more advanced. A lot of people don't know about these. Some people do, so we're going to review it anyways. As a semicolon is like a comma with a period on top, that semicolon can go where a period would go. And the conjunctive adverb would be like starting a sentence with a word or a phrase that requires a comma after it. So a lot of common conjunctive adverbs include words like however, therefore, thus, additionally, for example, whereas, moreover, similarly, still, hence, accordingly, also, further, besides, finally, consequently, nevertheless, then, thereafter, undoubtedly, incidentally, instead, anyways, certainly, namely, and now. Whew. That's not the whole list, believe it or not. All right, let's look at an example of how these are actually used. In 1951, the Heidi Ho Club was raided. I could put a period there, so I'm putting my semicolon. Additionally, now I'm going to put a comma after it because it's like I'm starting a comma with that. And again, if I can cover it up, the sentence still makes sense, so I'm putting a comma after it. So that's why there's a comma after it. Police found prostitutes hiding in a secret room in the club ceiling trying to avoid arrest. A lot of people love that example. All right. Local hero George Rotterman wanted to reform Newport, semicolon, because I could put a period there. However, comma, he was drugged with chloral hydrate and set up in a hotel with exotic dancer Juanita Hodges, also known as April Flowers. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Here's where we can get a little more advanced. Let me show you this. Normally we say we can only connect two full sentences, right? Well, with the conjunctive adverb, sometimes we can go as many as 4. This example has 3. Let's look at it. Frank Screw Andrews Andriola wanted to gain control of the African-American gambling clubs. I could put a period there, but I'm going to use a common conjunctive, comma, and. He was the top suspect in the killing of sportsman club owner Steve Payne in 1948. I could put a period there, but now I'm starting my third full sentence with a semicolon. Furthermore, comma, Congo and Coconut Grove owner Melvin Clark murdered Andrews' casino manager in 1952, though he claimed self-defense, which resulted in Andrews killing Clark and also pleading self-defense. This example has 3 full sentences in it. Oh my gosh, you can go as many as 4 with these conjunctive adverbs. That's why it's a little more advanced. A lot of people are like, how did that author make one sentence a paragraph? This is sometimes how, okay? And you can use stuff like parentheses, dashes, stuff like that can also make it longer. All right, if you're following around at home, we're on page 14 in Eerily Easy English. Andrews was convicted of conspiracy to violate Internal Revenue statutes by fraudulently concealing and withholding gambling excise taxes. I could put a period there, but I'm putting my semicolon. Moreover, comma, Rumors has it that he buried money somewhere near his property in, I believe it's Cold Spring, Kentucky. Yes, it is. Cold Spring, Kentucky, to avoid the IRS before his body was found 6 floors below his hospital room window. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to go to Kentucky and do some digging, huh? All right. Semicolons can be used in a series or list to separate list items that contain commas, such as city and state combinations, dates, and descriptions. Though Newport is known as America's first Sin City, other well-known Sin Cities in America include Las Vegas, comma, Nevada, semicolon, because now I'm going on to the next city, Detroit, comma, Michigan, semicolon, because now I'm going on to the next city and state, right? Atlantic City, comma, New Jersey, semicolon, because I'm going on to the next state and city, Cincinnati, comma, Ohio, semicolon before the and. It's not like the Oxford comma. You have to have the semicolon there. And Las Vegas, comma, California. All right. Let's get an example. Sin cities are also known for having reportable issues of sin. This example goes through the 7 deadly sins. So sin is the... So we're going to give an example, such as gluttony. That's our first deadly sin. Comma, that's my description out for it, which could be obesity or binge drinking. Semicolon, because now I'm going on the next one. Greed, comma, such as a high gambling rate. Semicolon, because now I'm on to my third deadly sin. Vanity, comma, such as a high amount of plastic surgeons. Semicolon, fourth deadly sin. Wrath, comma, high crime rates. Semicolon, now I'm on the 5th one. Envy, comma, determined by looking in the spread of house listing prices between the top and bottom 25% of residents. Semicolon, now number 6, lust, comma, having a plethora of adult entertainment, semicolon, before that and I'm on my last one, sloth, comma, residents who report that they do not exercise. All right, one last example. Important dates of the country's history include May 14th, comma, 1607, semicolon, because I'm going on the next date. July 4th, comma, 1776, stopping point. Next date, June 18th, comma, 1812, stopping point, semicolon. Next date, October 4th, comma, 1929, stopping point, separating before that and that last one, May 17th, comma, 1954. All right, so that's a little quick review of semicolons. Again, think of it for separation. Thank you so much for joining us, and there will be more forthcoming from my book, Eerily Easy English. Again, you can find that online at Amazon. And if you have any questions, just email me. Thanks again for joining us.